All right. Yeah. So this is the other slide that has what I want you to see. And okay. Yeah. So these are the other courses in the program. We have effective school management in case of other times when we want to have this training. We also have another course, school transformation experience program. We call it STEP. These ones are for school owners and the admins. Then for teachers, we also have another course, value booster skills and ethics for staffs. We also have the teacher as a school marketer. We're going to touch it a bit in this class, but it won't be in depth. It's a full day's training. And then we also have a training for support staffs. And we have training for parents also, parent attitudes for support and empowerment. And we also have the one we call the four-legged school growth strategy, which is a training and also a book. So back to this class, this is the first statement. Your attitude is your biggest selling point. I like everyone to echo it. I like you to echo it where you are saying your attitude is your biggest selling point. Yeah, thank you very much. Your attitude is your biggest selling point. Now, it is your attitude that we need as teachers. It is your attitude that will help this business do better than it has been doing. I understand that you know your subject matter. You are an experienced teacher. You know your chemistry. You know your onions. You know everything you need to know. Yeah, I appreciate you. I know that you are a good teacher. But you see, all of that may not necessarily add to the lot of the business. I tell you what. If you don't have a good attitude, it will rubbish all of your intelligence. It will make the school look as if they don't know what you are doing. I give you an example. If you are the head of school, for example, and you are very brilliant, but a parent walks to you furious and angry about why her children did not do well last term, only for you to now take it up with the parent and start fighting them, instead of pacifying them and making them see the reason why your school is actually up to the task. And that is attitude. That is a function of attitude. So you must understand that your attitude as a teacher is your biggest selling point. So that is why we talked about leadership, attitude, skills, and ethics. We're going to be looking at components of that attitude of yours that is actually going to help the lot of this business so much. Now, that's what we're going to be looking at. And then let me go to the next point on my slide. And then you see that the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is what I call the effective self-leadership for teachers. You know, when you are talking about leadership attitudes, you want to talk about the individual first. So in the first part of this training, we're going to be looking inward. We're going to be looking at ourselves. We talk to ourselves heart to heart and see for ourselves why our performance has remained the same, why it has not grown beyond what it should be. I'd like to tell you something. Let me ask you a question. What is in need for you? This teaching job, what is in need for you? You know, some people ask, what is in need for me? The school is not mine. The compound, the facility is not mine. And so why should I put in my best? Why should I carry the job on my head as if I'm the owner? You know, many teachers ask themselves like that. Every time the school owner tells them to do better than they are doing, every time the school owner tells them to improve their performance, they ask themselves, why should I? What is in it for me? Why should I do better than I'm doing? But I'm going to tell you today, I'm going to show you in this class what is in it for you. The moment you see what is in it for you, you will now realize that that school you are looking at is not actually for the owner alone. It's also yours. You are stakeholders in the business. Don't get me wrong. You may not be the owner of the property, but I tell you something. Let me encourage you a bit. There is no school that can run without the teachers. I have seen a school that is running without children, without learners, without students. You know what? You know how? Imagine if you just start a school and you are still waiting for enrollment. You must have teachers, right? So a school can run without the student, even without the parents when there is no enrollment yet. But there is no school. I think let us try putting children in the school or students in the school and there is no teacher. I tell you, very soon we will have a case to answer at the Federal Ministry of Education or all of that, because it's going to be trouble. So there is no school that can run without the teachers. I'm encouraging you. I want you to know that in this business, you have a stake. Teachers have a huge stake in every school business. And so in this business, you have a stake. So you must understand that there is something in it for you. I like you to understand that there is something in it for you. And what is in it for you is bigger than your salary. What is in this business for you is bigger than your salary. It's bigger than the money you are receiving at the end of the month. You know, if it is about money alone, then money cannot be commensurate with time. I like you to know that as you are spending your time in that school, what is in it for you is bigger than your salary. And this is what I mean. Let me show you what I mean very quickly for my slides. So you understand that what is in it for you is huge. And that is why you must not take it with levity. You must not take it for granted. You must put in your best and understand that there is something in it for you. So there's something in this job for you, and that is what I want to show you now. Now let me show you very quickly what is in it for you. Look at this chart.